Hello guys, my name is Daisy and I'm back with another video. So throughout this semester in the entrepreneurship class, we have read multiple books including Creativity Rules, The Write It, and a book about traction and how to have customer growth. And although these books have been totally amazing and have helped me learn a lot, we're not going to be talking about it today. Today we're going to be talking about The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. What is this book about? Basically, the book highlights 7 habits that Covey believes are essential for both professional and personal effectiveness. The first tip and the first habit is being proactive. So what does Covey mean by being proactive? Covey means that you're in charge of your own life. Being proactive means that there's going to be things outside of your control. There's going to be things happening outside of your control every day, at every moment. There's things happening. Something happens, you cannot control everything in your life. However, the one thing that you can control is how you react to the things that are going on around you. The second habit that Covey discusses is begin with the end in mind. So what does he mean by this? When he talks about begin with the end in mind, he means that you should start looking at your long-term goals. But before you start aligning them, you should look at your principles and values in order to create your goals. The third habit is put first things first. So basically what he means by this is that you should always prioritize the things that you believe are more important based on your values and principles. Now we're moving on to the fourth habit, which is think win-win. With this habit, we're basically talking about relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships, but when you enter a relationship, you have to understand that just because somebody else is succeeding does not mean that you're failing. So he advises you that in every relationship, you must always seek a solution that would benefit both parties. We're moving on to our fifth habit, which is seek first to understand, then to be understood. With this habit, the most important thing is active listening. I don't know if you've ever been talking to somebody and you're just waiting for you to give your own response. This is not something that you should be doing. When you're talking to somebody, you should always be listening to whatever they're saying, not waiting for you to make a response, but actually listening to them. This shows how empathetic you can be to somebody else. Almost toward the end, and we are our sixth habit. Our sixth habit is to synergize. So what do you think synergize means? Well, it's looking at something bigger than a whole rather than just small parts of its own. So what does this mean? What Covey means is that we must always work in a team and collaborate. Collaborating with others is always better than working alone. Finally reach the final habit, which is sharpen the saw. With this, Covey means that we should always be working towards renewing ourselves and always becoming better, and also taking care of ourselves. Self-care is very important. He discusses the importance of physical, mental, and emotional renewal. Constantly be improving ourselves in order to have a long and effective life. And now that we have discussed the 7 habits, what do you think about this book? Well, I'll let you know what I think. I think that it's a great read. I usually don't really like self-help books because I always believe, well, this is not really going to help me because it's things that I can accomplish. But the 7 habits are very easy to follow. Yeah, at the first, it might be a little bit hard to just think that you could have your life together just because of a book. Obviously, it's not going to be together. But there are ways that you can better off your life, and I believe the 7 habits discussed in this book are a great start. So, I would give this book a 9.5 out of 10, and I would definitely read it again. Thank you for watching.